So Lawson, we're in the tour bus. How exciting!
Indeed. Are you enjoying it? Are you comfortable?
Well, I'm very comfortable. I'm very impressed actually, because you're all well kitted out here, aren't you? You've got all your drinks and things that you need, and the snackages over there.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. We're kitted out. We could probably live on here for, I reckon, a month. We could record an album on here. We have a little backpack with a recording unit in, which we could literally record an album. We can do anything we want on here.
Let's get out. Let's do one now.
Let's do it.
Can I be on it? I can't sing, but I can try. You've been off the scene for about a year or so now. What's been happening during that time?
So we've been writing the album, basically, the new album. So it was a conscious decision to go away for a little bit of time, and we were in the public spotlight for such a long time, and we had like 6 singles out, and we thought it'd be good to just take a step back, work on the album. So we moved out to America. We got a house out there in Nashville, and just wrote the new album and recorded it, and had a blast. Basically, it was brilliant.
I bet you did 4 of yous in a house together in Nashville. Do I want to ask what was going on there?
I'm pretty sure the first place we stayed in was haunted as well. So it was really odd. It was, when you just go in somewhere, there's a really odd vibe. Well, this was this house, and it was like ancient, and it was like this old southern Nashville house. It was pretty creepy, but it was an incredible time, and it's like you never realise how amazing it is until you look back on it. And now we've sort of got the album and it's there. And we were looking through videos the other day, and it's just making an album is such a special thing that it was great to do it there.
So what's the new album like then? Are we looking at sort of slightly different sound to before? Or?
It's definitely a bit mature, yeah. We had a lot more freedom on this album as well, so we kind of really explored some new sounds, especially Joel with guitar. He pretty much had his own studio set up upstairs where he just kind of explored with new sounds all day long, and then kind of set them down to the main studio downstairs, and pretty much every time we loved them. So yeah, it was a great experience, and we're really proud. It's a better record in our opinion. It's the best stuff we've ever made, so yeah, we're really happy with it.
Now I hear, Joel, your mum makes an appearance on this album as well.
Yeah, she does. We felt a bit bad actually. We called her up at about, it must have been anywhere between 1 and 2 in the morning for her, and we didn't think. We were just having a few beers, making music and whatever, and my mum plays flute, so we called her up and we sent her the song, and we kind of woke her up, to be honest. Like, Mum, go and grab your flute, you need to play on this. And bless her, she got out of bed, grabbed the flute and recorded a couple of passes on the song, and it made it in. The producer managed, she just like literally sent it on her iPhone across, and John Fields, our producer, put it in the track, and it sounds great. A lot of pressure. The lads were like, you better hope she's not rubbish, and she wasn't, bless her. I had all faith in it.
Andy, you wrote Roads, obviously.
Yeah.
Again, tell us what this one's about.
It's basically about trying to escape something, whether it may be a love or anything like that you're trying to get away from. And, no matter what you do, you always just seem to end up back there, and I think it's definitely a song that people can relate to. And we always like to write meaningful songs, like songs that are deep and people can sort of, listen to it and be like, oh yeah, I felt like that. And I think they're the best ones. That's why the likes of Ed Sheeran, Adele, Sam Smith do so well, so...
No, it's been a bit of a difficult year for you. You weren't so well last year, and you didn't go public with what happened at the time, but now you're talking about it, so just...
Yeah, basically I had a liver failure right towards the end of recording the album, actually, which was quite bad. I mean, I always play it down, but it was life-threatening, basically. I was on the transplant list for a new liver, and basically the doctors who worked on me were fantastic, saved my life, and the lads were saying, I rarely get a cold, but when I do get an illness, it always seems to be pretty bad, whether it be, the brain tumour that I had and now liver failure. But I think, to be honest, it gave me a whole new perspective on life, and it really urged me on to finish the record and make some of the best music that I've ever wrote, and really appreciate my bandmates and my family and my friends and the life that we have. We're just living the dream every single day, and we're very, we're honoured to do what we do, so it definitely brought that home, Well, I've definitely turned the corner now, and I feel great, and, we're back and we're ready to make great music, and we're coming back with a bang, and the new single Roads is obviously getting some amazing responses online and Twitter and Facebook and that, so we're just, to be honest, overjoyed to be back and releasing music.
Does it make it hard though when you've been away for a period like that with the fans? I mean, were you worried? Did you feel the pressure?
You're definitely a bit more nervous. I think you kind of get used to having this contact with the fans all the time, and with us going away it sort of seems like that isn't as regular anymore, but bringing this single out has been a massive boost of confidence for us, because like Andy says, the response instantly, as soon as we came back with new music, people were ready for it, and I honestly feel like people missed us, which I thought is kind of important, because we have grown up a bit. It is a bit different now, and this upcoming album is a lot different to the last one, as I said, in terms of maturity and Andy's songwriting and us as musicians, and think it's important we had time off to re-establish that.
This video for Rhodes is fantastic, but I hear you were the only one that got to go on the fancy trip abroad.
I did, yeah. I felt sorry for the guys, and to be honest, I really wanted some company out there. You know what I mean? I was a bit lonely, but yeah, we went out there. Well, I went out there and filmed where they actually shot the last Bond film, Skyfall, which was an amazing experience, and did a lot of running. And
you did do a lot of running in that one. You must have been worn out by the end of that.
Yeah, it was really, to be honest, really tiresome, to be fair. But it was more just like, I think the message of the video was sort of trying to escape your demons, you know what I mean? And what we'd sort of experienced over the last year for me personally, you know what I mean? And coming out the other end and realising that, you know, everything's cool. So yeah, we had a lot of fun making the video, and it's, you know, I think we just hit 1 million hits on YouTube in a month, which is fantastic, you know. So hopefully we keep building. The song's building in America as well at the moment, getting some radio play over there, and it's our first single we've ever released in America, so really excited about that, and hopefully that'll keep building and we can just continue to succeed.